All right, let's jump right in. We're looking at a pretty wild white paper today, one that completely flips our idea of reality on its head. It asks us to imagine something. What if this life you're living isn't just a life? What if you're actually playing a character in a giant cosmic game? And get this, what if there's a serious upgrade available, from something it calls a skin drone all the way up to a space angel?
So this is really the question at the heart of it all. The source material wants us to seriously think about this. What if everything, our struggles, our wins, our very sense of self, is just part of a game? A really advanced simulation that we've gotten so lost in that we've totally forgotten we're even playing.
Okay, to break down this pretty mind-bending idea, we've got a roadmap. First up, we'll dive into the rules of this so-called cosmic game. Then, we'll take a look at our current avatar, the character we're playing. After that, we'll check out the glitches that can snap us out of it, explore the path to actually waking up, and finally, figure out what it really means to embody this space angel.
All right, let's kick things off with the basics. What exactly are the rules? What are the physics of this reality we're apparently in?
So, the paper gives our reality a name, the MLEG. That stands for the Maya Love Enlightenment game. And the core idea here is that we're living inside this super advanced holographic simulation. But it's not random. It's a game built for a reason, for our souls to evolve.
Okay, this is where the physics part gets really wild. The paper basically says, forget everything you know about solid stuff. Instead, it pictures the whole universe as a system of these nested torus energy fields. Just imagine a bunch of donut-shaped vortexes of flowing energy all fitting inside each other. And this pattern, it claims, is everywhere, from the energy field around your own heart all the way up to the shape of a galaxy.
So, inside this game, the white paper lays out a kind of cosmic hierarchy. You've got Hunab Ku at the top, which is described as the game's mission control center. Then you have Kukulkan, this feathered serpent, representing all the stuff in the universe. And finally, there's Nataraja, the cosmic dance. This is the idea that when galaxies collide, it's not just chaos, it's this beautiful rhythmic dance of creation.
Okay, so where do we fit into all this? If this whole reality is a simulation, then who are we? What's the deal with the avatar we're running around in right now?
This breakdown really gets to the heart of it. On one side, you have the skin drone. Think of that as our ego, the character we're playing that's totally convinced the game is real, always looking for someone or something else to save it. But then, on the other side, you've got the space angel. That's our true self, the gamer, holding the controller, who knows it's all a game and is actually the one with all the power.
So you might be asking, well, what about religion or gurus? The source material has this great metaphor for that. It calls them taxes. Think about it. Religions, spiritual teachers, all of it. They're just vehicles. They can get you to the right address, drop you right at the front door of enlightenment. But they can't walk through it for you. That part is on you. True awakening, it says, only happens when that part of you that's always seeking just stops.
And if the answer isn't out there with some savior, then where is it? Okay, brace yourself for this next bit. The paper claims your memories, your free will, all your choices, they're not even in your brain. Nope. It says they're stored in what's called the Akasha record. Think of it like a cosmic cloud server located in the galactic core. So what does that mean? It means your brain is just a receiver, basically tuning into a movie that's already been edited and finished.
So if we're all just watching a pre-programmed movie, how do you even wake up from that? Well, that brings us to this really cool idea of glitches in the matrix, experiences that can just totally shatter the illusion. And the paper points to a bunch of these so-called glitches, and they're all over the map. We're talking about things like deep meditative states, or those intense out-of-body experiences people have near death, even things like intense yoga or Sufi dancing. But here's the key. No matter what the glitch is, the purpose is always the same: to hit pause on the simulation just for a moment and remind the gamer who they really are. And this is super important. These glitches aren't bugs in the system. They're features. They are built into the game, and they have one job: to cause what's called an ego death, to completely wipe out that false skin drone identity so that you can have a kind of rebirth as your true self, the space angel. Okay, I know this all sounds really out there and abstract, but the source material actually lays out a pretty clear 5-step process to actually make this cosmic upgrade happen.
It's called the alchemy of remembrance. Step 1, you voluntarily embrace a glitch to induce that ego death we mentioned. Step 2, you release your projections. Basically, stop looking for answers from gurus or saviors outside yourself. Step 3, you align your own personal Taurus energy field, connecting your heart's energy with the cosmos. Step 4 is about accessing that Akasha record to remember who you are, the gamer. And finally, step 5, embody the angel. Start living your life from that new, totally awakened point of view.
So, what's it actually like on the other side? What does life look like once you've gone through this transformation and you're living as a space angel? Well, the paper says that the Golden Age, or the Satya Yuga in Hindu tradition, isn't some future time period we're all waiting for. It's actually a timeless state of consciousness, a frequency that you can tune into right now, as soon as you get rid of all that ego noise. The big takeaway is that it's a jump in awareness, not a point in time. And I gotta say, this next metaphor is just perfect. It says to think of all of human history, all the wars, the love stories, the drama, as the movie playing on the screen. But the Golden Age, the Satyuga, that's the pure, timeless light from the projector that makes the movie possible in the first place. When you awaken, you stop being a character in the movie and you realize you're the light itself. To wrap it all up, the paper leaves us with one last, really powerful image. It goes like this. The fish only sees the water when it is pulled from the ocean on a hook. We only see heaven when we realize that we are the ocean itself. It's a pretty profound thought, right? And it kind of leaves you wondering, what's it going to take for each of us to finally see the water that we're all swimming in?